Assalamu alaikum. This is Btv Chattogram welcoming you all to the English news from Btv Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Government declares one-day state mourning tomorrow at advisor Hasina Reef's death. Anti-Corruption Commission begins investigation against ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her son on charges of shifting off $300 million. Government wants to turn Bay of Bengal into a hub of sustainable and inclusive connectivity, says Foreign Advisor Sheikh Hasina. Gaza ceasefire talks are 90% complete, informs Palestinian official. And Bangladesh lose to India by 41 runs in final of the Under-19 Women's T20 Asia Cup. Viewers, those are the headlines. Now moving on to the details. The Council of Advisors today adopted a condolence motion on the death of civil aviation, tourism, and land advisor A.F. Hasina Reef. The condolence motion was adopted at a special meeting of the Council held at the Chief Advisor's office. Forest, Environment, and Climate Change Advisor said Rizwan Hassan placed the condolence motion at the meeting, which was adopted unanimously. Speaking at the meeting, Rizwan said Hasina Reef would be buried at New Pumata's intellectual graveyard at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow next to the grave of Abuse to Hamidur Rahman. At the onset of the meeting, a minute silence was observed in respect to the memory of advisor Hasina Reef. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammed Yunus and other advisors paid tribute to the late advisor. The Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, has kicked off investigation against former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her son, Shoaib Joy, on charges of siphoning off $300 million to New York and London. The ACC has formed a 5-member committee to investigate the allegations of corruption against them in different mega projects in the past 15 years. This committee will be able to freeze or seize the bank accounts and assets of Sheikh Hasina, Sheikh Hasina, Shoaib Joy, and their family members during the investigation. There are allegations against them of siphoning off Taka 80,000 crore from different projects, including Taka 59,000 crore in Rupur nuclear power plant. In the meantime, the Anti-Corruption Commission has taken into cognizance the information of the allegations of corruption in 8 projects, including the Ashram project. On September 3rd, NDM Chairman Bobby Hazaz filed a writ with the High Court seeking directives for investigation against Sheikh Hasina and her family members on charges of corruption. On December 15th, after a hearing on the writ, the High Court issued a rule as to why the inactivity of the ACC over the allegations will not be declared illegal. Foreign Advisor Sheikh Hasina said that the current government wants to turn the Bay of Bengal into a hub of sustainable and inclusive connectivity. He said the Bay of Bengal will play roles in geopolitics alongside the global economy. The advisor was speaking at a seminar in the capital's BISS auditorium today. Japanese ambassador to Bangladesh, Rama Kiminori, among others, were present on the occasion. The Japanese ambassador said his country has always been beside Bangladesh as a development partner. The corruption and cooperation of Japan for the economic and political development in Bangladesh will continue in the days to come, he added. Bangladesh Shipping Corporation (BSC) has declared 25% dividend for the shareholders for the financial year 2023 to 2024. This dividend was announced at the 47th Annual General Meeting of BSC at Chattogram Boat Club this afternoon. Shipping advisor and BSC chairman Brigadier General retired Dr. N. Sheikh Hussain was present in the program as a chief guest. He said the amount of dividend for the shareholders of BSC will be increased next year. At the same time, the advisor hoped that the business volume of the BSC will increase next year. Senior Secretary of the Ministry of Shipping Mohammed Yusuf, BSC Managing Director Commodore Mohammed Al-Malik, and other senior officials and shareholders of BSC, among others, addressed the occasion. Mentioning that huge corruption was committed during the Al-Malik regime, Chattogram City Corporation Mayor Dr. Mohammed Hussain said people were killed due to the collapse of the flyover triggers at Badr Hut. During their period, innocent people were arrested and tortured, being termed as militant. The mayor said these in the speech of the chief guest at the discussion meeting organized by the city's South Block Ward BNP and associate organizations last night. He said he wants to make Chattogram a clean, green, and healthy city. In the past, 60 to 90 cleaners were appointed in each ward. Now, regular attendance is being taken to know directly from them whether they are doing public work properly. South Bakulia Ward BNP President Haji Nawab Khan presided over, and General Secretary Yaqub Chaudhuri Nazim and Bakulia Thana BNP leader Mohiuddin Parvez moderated the program, while city BNP members Ghazi Mohammed Shirajullah, Yasin Chaudhuri Ashu, among others, addressed the occasion. Now, international news. Talks to reach a Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal between Israel and Hamas are 90% complete, but key issues remain that need to be bridged. A senior Palestinian official involved in the deal said this to the newsman. One of the main sticking points is the continued Israeli military presence in the Philadelphia Corridor, a strategically important strip of land in southern Gaza along the border with Egypt. The Palestinian official shared details of the discussions being held in Doha, which include the potential creation of a buffer zone several kilometers wide along the length of Israel's border with Gaza. The official said Israel would retain a military presence within this area. With this issue resolved, a three-stage ceasefire could be agreed within days, he added. The deal would include an exchange of 20 Palestinian prisoners for every female soldiers released in the first of three stages of the ceasefire. Names of the prisoners are yet to be agreed, but would be chosen from around 400 names who are serving prison sentences of 25 years or more in Israel. These are not thought to include the senior Fatah leader Marwan Barouthi, whose release Israel is expected to veto. Israeli hostages could be released in stages, as it is believed that Hamas still needs to locate some of the missing hostages. Of 96 hostages still held in Gaza, 62 are assumed by Israel to still be alive. At least 38 people were killed in a collision between a bus and a truck in the Bahrain state of Minas Gerais. The Minas Gerais Fire Department, which responded to the scene, said 13 others were taken to hospitals near the city of Teofilo Otoni. The bus had reportedly departed from Sao Paulo and was carrying 45 passengers. Authorities said all victims had been removed from the side and an investigation would determine the cause of the accident. Witnesses told rescue teams that the bus blew a tire, caused the driver to lose control and collide with a truck. Others said that a granite block hit the bus. A car with 3 passengers also collided with the bus, but all 3 survived. Pictures emerging from the scene showed the road strewn with twisted and crushed metal patterned bus seats ripped from their moorings and passenger blankets tangled in the wreckage. A minor ethnic rebel group, Arakan Army, captured a military regional command in Rakhine State, terming it a major blow to the junta. The group said in a statement on its Telegram channel that they had completely captured the Western Regional Command at Ann District on Friday after weeks of fighting. Ann would be the second regional military command to fall to ethnic rebels in 5 months, and a huge blow to the military. Myanmar's military had 14 regional commands across the country, with many of them currently fighting established ethnic rebel groups or newer People's Defense Forces that have sprung up to battle the military's 2021 coup. Fighting has rocked Rakhine State since the Arakan army attacked security forces in November last year, ending a ceasefire that had largely held since the coup. Now, sports news. Cricket. Bangladesh under-19 women's team suffered a 41-run defeat to India in the final of the Asia Cup at Kuala Lumpur today. Put into bat first, India amassed 117 for 7 in the stipulated 20 overs, with opener Gangadi Thrishar leading the charge to propel the side past 100. She belted 4 and 5 fours and 2 sixes for her 47-ball 52 to single-handedly leave the Bangladesh bowlers in disarray. Farzana Yasmin claimed 4 for 31 for Bangladesh, while Nashita Tarnishi gave her ample support with 2 for 23. Chasing 118, Bangladesh bowled out for 76 in 18.3 overs. Only 2 batters could reach double digits, with Juwaria Firdaus making the highest 22. Opener Fahmida Choya was the other notable scorer with 18. Aishi Shukla snared 3 for 17. Bharnika Sisodia and Sonam Yadav both took 2 wickets apiece.